ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Coming out with it, it's Romero. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Buckeyes offense that has the first possession of the game. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
He's got it on the right. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. And what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. These two teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead, but this is a matchup, regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference, of college football you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
He took a hit. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Makes the grab.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Buckeyes are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get the first through the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. But they didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 20. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Cross.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume. Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do they do right away? Right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Man, what a weapon in this offense to have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Sells to fake. Buys time to his left. The throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
3rd and long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This is a point.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Bolden. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. About to start the 2nd period here. Holly, what have you got on the weather?
Well, guys, as I mentioned early in that 1st quarter, there was some rain. But the bad news, it is getting very heavy right now. Players are starting to rush and grab their jackets, trying to get towels to dry off the ball. Things are starting to get a little bit crazy down here on the sideline as the rain is really coming down. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. After that penalty, now they're set up inside the red zone on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. 2nd and long here. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeye!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script,
the Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. He'll take it himself. He's past the sticks. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Offense in an empty set. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Look out! Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
Moves to his right. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. Motion from the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are on the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. He's there to make the stop.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Hauls it in. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's forced out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage, and the defense... Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Under pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Off-play action. Still looking to his right. On the run, deep down the right side. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Drops back on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Overton. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. He'll pull it down and run.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
Leaves it in his belly. He'll be stopped for no gain, and we're not far away from that whistle blowing to end festivities here in the first half. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Finds his man, and he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wants to throw on first. Rolls right. Going right and going deep. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Keeps it on the option. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the first half, your opponent runs the ball, and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job of defense. And to add insult to injury, you've now given up the lead.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Kansas taking on the West Virginia Mountaineers. And it's the Jayhawks chasing a 6th straight victory today. This team is a snowball rolling downhill, just adding momentum with every new week. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game in Columbus. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season, and of course his overall stat line is helping.
And the Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Navy Lions going back to work on offense now. They have this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. So this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same in the second half.
Long way to go on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. It forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. They're all over him. He's got him in the flat. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. 1st and 10 after the defense was hit with that personal foul penalty. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Left side is Bolden. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Hits inside, it's Cross. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
He's looking to throw. Buying time to his right. Lets it fly. He's got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Changing the routes with his receiver. Touchdown, Buckeyes! With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. There's some daylight. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Perfectly to knock him free, forcing the 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the change after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. the Buckeye offense onto the field.
What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense get.
Yeah, and how about the QB? Calls his own number and all these options, obviously multiple plays. He decides to stick with it, get some positive yards, and now what's next off of that? What's my next read off of that? How am I going to mix things up and keep this defense off balance?
Selling the fake. Rushes on. Complete to the right. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Buckeyes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Cross. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. On the run, fires downfield. Complete to the right. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Tough run here. It's Cross. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. That's caught. It's Perez. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picked off. What a way to set him up. Touchdown, Ohio State. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. No midseason concentration here in week 7 as they push out that lead. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for space. It's Overton. He gets nothing, and they... Fresh setter down's going to the air. That's reeled in. It's crossed. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play. Making the adjustment on the play. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. First and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Turns it upfield.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Second down, gonna throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Out wide right, it's Bolden. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Buckeyes will have it first and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cross. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the pummel. Started. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too.
Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dave.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Just feeds the running back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. for yardage. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
They'll run it. Turning it on. He'll work his way down to the 28.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. Right back to the well. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Myers on the move. Complete to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, the offense has tried to throw the football twice now in goal-to-go situations. They haven't come up with anything positive. You know, the windows get a lot smaller down here. This is going to be a very tough play on 3rd down trying to generate a touchdown.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, Buckeye! And the route is on. They give themselves just a little more. With Ohio State once again taking down Penn State in this one, the Nittany Lion fans left to wonder what might have been. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
go. Ready. Black 14. Black 14. Down. Ready. Hot. Ready. Blue 30. Red 20. Hot. Ready. White 80. Hot. Down. Ready, up. Down. Ready, up. Here we go. Set up. Ready. Red 54, set up. Down. Ready. Hot. Ready. Ready. Hot. Ready. Ready. White. Hot. 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 Down. Ready. Hot. Down. Ready. Hot. Here we go. Hot.